Hey, Michael, you remember our friends from Padres, Jimmy and Dave?
Oh, yeah, I sure do. Absolutely.
Miss those guys. I hope they have a great 2026. But when we had them on the show, we said, hey, if you need us to spread the word about something, just let us know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, we actually got the call to action, and we are going to talk about what they are calling the 2026 Katy Trail Cycling Vacation.
In Missouri.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Cool.
sir. So the Katy Trail Cycling Vacation is jam-packed. Want to hear about it?
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
All right. Now listen, you and I are used to Padres tent service, but this is a little different.
Okay.
This
Love
is
their tent service, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. This is you're going to shuttle with your bike and baggage, transport from St. Charles to Clinton. You get free long-term parking, 6 nights of lodging at inns and hotels along the Katy Trail. Baggage transport each day directly to your hotel room. That's pretty nice. 6 breakfasts, 6 lunches, and 6 dinners. Ride with GPS navigation or printable cue sheets if you're not a computer person. Online tour guidance with points of interest and suggested activities. SAG service and a route sweeper. Multiple rest stops with nutrition and hydration. Now, this is pretty cool. Shuttle service to and from points of interest while in some of the towns.
Oh, that's cool. You can get off your bike and take a little break. That's nice.
Katy Trail souvenir jersey by Primal. Now, we like Primal.
Yes, we do.
Available bike rental at additional cost. And a friendly helper staff at your service.
Wow. And we have seen their service firsthand. They are very friendly. They are very helpful. They put on a great production with their tent service. I've got no complaints. So this would really, I think, be fantastic. And if you haven't been to Missouri before, beautiful state. And if you haven't been down the Katy Trail or parts of the Katy Trail, fantastic. Tons of things to see. It's beautiful. Yeah, sounds like a fantastic trip.
Now, I do have to say the caveat is only 30 guests can do this. Their website says they sell out fast, and I would guess that is true since they're adding a second week. So the first one is sold out. This is 6 days, 239 miles. Here's where you can get the information. Padres Cycle In. PADRES CycleIn.com. PadresCycleIn.com. Check it out.
Absolutely.
Well, it's time for Road Adventures with Cycling Men of Leisure, the podcast for cyclists who understand that riding is not just about getting to the destination, but the experience along the way. Now, here are the original Cycling Men of Leisure, Adam and Michael.
Welcome to Cycling Men of Leisure. Once again, you are joined by myself and your favorite podcast co-host, Mr. Michael Sharp.
Well, thank you, Adam. I don't know if I'm their favorite. Yeah, actually, I am their favorite, but let's not dwell on that right now. We have a bonus episode.
Absolutely, we do. We were lucky enough to record the route release a little bit early with Mr. Ron Ward, who is the new domestic director of Bragg, and the international director of Bragg, Mr. Franklin Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
We also...
And guess what?
What's that?
I won.
Well, of course you won. You knew the route.
Oh, okay.
I did have a few people, as I do every year. What do you think of the route so far? I'm like, I'm not answering that question.
Don't know anything about it.
I felt bad because I actually ignored some people. Some of our good friends wrote me and said, "Can you tell me anything?" I'm like, I don't want to lie. I don't want to answer.
Georgia.
Exactly.
I'll give you that. So.
We were also lucky enough to record ahead of time. We were introduced to Ron, and so that was wonderful. And to do that, we kicked off a contest. What kind of contest?
We kicked off a contest, and we did it in collaboration with our friends over at Bragg to guess the route. So what we did is we asked people to send in their guesses, the start, and all the days, where we're going to be staying each day. Tuesday was going to be a twofer if you got it right because it's the layover. and then where we wound up ending. And we were going to, we were given points out for each correct answer. We were also given some bonus, 10-point bonus for anybody who was could prove, take a screenshot, send it in, that you follow us on, TikTok, YouTube, any one of the podcasting platforms out there. And so we got all these guesses in, and, we were able to tabulate them. Now, I will say there was a lot of people who gave us the start and the finish, which thank you for participating. We really appreciate it. That's not going to get you enough points. You gotta guess something in the middle there and hit one or two of them. So that was our contest. And we decided that for the winner of this contest, we were going to do something special.
Yeah, we were. You and I decided that we were going to do a special jersey. Mm-hmm. Now, this wasn't going to be just any jersey.
No.
Like Tour de France, if you win a stage, it's yellow.
Yeah.
I think we do something like that, buddy.
We give them a yellow Tour de France jersey?
Well, no, we give them a yellow Cycling Men of Leisure and the Bragg Happy Trails logo once that is designed and out, and we can get our hands on it.
What we're gonna do, we'll figure out that I'm the creative one. We'll figure this out of what it's gonna be, but it is going to be one of a kind. And I do like the idea of maybe the yellow, because we've done a lot of yellow branded stuff in the past, and it looks pretty sharp. But we want the person wearing this to be able to stand out so that they can go brag to all of their friends that, yes, it was me, not me, but it was them who did guess the route correctly, or at least more correct than everybody else's guess.
Well, we had somebody, and we'll get to that in a minute. This is a contest, just like, you're listening to the winner. We're not just giving it away real quick, but I just want you to know that we had someone who wrote us very early on, almost day 2, I believe, of release of the show. Mm-hmm. And this person got every town right except for one, and they were so close on the one that they were wrong.
Because we did say you have to name the exact town. You couldn't be like in the, geographical region. It couldn't be, 5 miles that way or 10 miles. It had to be the actual town to get the full points.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So this person did that. But before we get to that, what did you think of the route? What did you think after I know you got to hear it early. I know that you got to process it. I know that you were up at midnight watching the video like me on YouTube. No, I know you weren't. I'm just teasing. I was on there, but the funny thing is just as I had laid down to bed, your daughter said Happy New Year from Central Time. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. People, different New Year, different time, but yes, the Eastern time I had stayed up with 17 other people. I noticed I was watching, we were all on there together, and couldn't help myself but did a little plugging for the show that our route release was coming out at noon. So I put that on there. But yes, there was 18 total of us that I saw, at least number wise. The website, the YouTube had like a premiere release, and you could see how many people were in the room. And so there were 18 of us just waiting to see the route release.
But you always do that. When we do Ragbri and those kind of other rides and stuff, when they do the route release stuff, you're always the one that's like there, listening to the release. Typically, I'm not. There's been a lot of times I've been out with my wife on New Year's, and you will be like, hey, there's the route or what, that kind of thing. I'm just one of those people that I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I know you're the type of person that you want to be right there and you want to get the information firsthand and you want to know it. And so you are typically the one of us two that's, on there getting it firsthand. And then you typically relay it on to me because I'm not the one that's on there listening.
One year I watched the video. Within about 2 hours, I had hotels, flights, rental cars. we were ready to go. So,
and that's the beautiful thing. I'll say it again of traveling with Adam is he is a super organizer. And as soon, and he gets the route. And then the minute he gets the route, because I think even before the route, he's like, where do I got to get these? Because you are very organized and I love it. And so, yeah, you get right on there. It's like, okay, we need reservations here. We need hotel reservations here. You have it all figured out. So then I'm a lazy traveler when I'm with you. Cause then I'm just like, tell me what flight I need to be on, what time. And I just throw out the credit card and follow your lead. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir.
This is my opportunity to mention to any cyclist who travels in groups, get the American Express card, get the app. The best way to travel on these trips, if you like you and I would come in, with Dutch, we both go 50-50. If you are not doing it that way, write me behind the scenes, ask me what the heck I'm talking about. I can charge stuff on American Express. You can charge stuff on American Express. I hit one button, split, boom, done. There is no pressure, no pain, I bought 14 Gatorades on the last one and this one, and back and forth, none of that stuff. Hotels, 50-50. Now, the funny thing is I will tell you that if it's an odd number, it always gives me the extra penny, and I'm like, well, give him the extra penny next time. So possibly, maybe, something like that, but oh my gosh.
Penny.
It's a penny. That's right.
If you're going to argue over, a penny, 5 or 10 cents with, presumably a friend, there might need to be some therapy involved, I guess.
Unless it was the last penny that went for millions at an auction.
That's true. But we're going to assume it's not. No, it's super easy because you will get on there, do it. At this point, we've been good friends for so long that it's like, you'll just be like, this is what we got charged. I mean, I'm not like, well, show me the receipt. I trust you. I make the payment, or if I have something, I just ship it to you. One button, boom, it's paid for, and it keeps everything nice, even keel. So I agree. That's
Express, but let me tell you something. Whoever came up with that, buddy, cocktail on me, because I have traveled with people. You came up with it?
I did. If there's a cocktail involved.
Oh. Well, I'll buy you a cocktail, buddy. I mean, but I'll tell you what. I've been on trips, and you have been on trips. We have been on trips with a unmentioned cyclist who magically never had money, and you and I both secretly were like, "This is ridiculous," and so. That takes away all the pain. Anyways, that was kind of a rabbit hole. But anyways, if you're traveling with somebody and you're asking what I'm talking about, you both get miles too, or points, or whatever you like. So that's bonus. So that has been brought to you by Cycling Men of Leisure. So I don't get anything for it.
A little travel hack there. Yeah.
There you go. But isn't that what this show's about? Traveling and
that is.
Yeah.
And by having the card, you also get your extra bag for free, which allows us to be able to fly with our bicycles and our regular luggage, and we make out okay.
That's right. Well, all right then. So, I want to know, as everybody wants to know, are you willing to give us a job update?
I'm still looking.
Okay.
It's early in the process, and it's not early in the process, but it's early in the year. So, had a couple of friends that I used to work with reach out to me, and my past employer has been super awesome and has passed along my information along with a very nice letter of recommendation, basically saying, hey, you know what? He doesn't have a job, not because of anything he's done. He's super professional, blah, blah, blah. It's just the business and the times and all that. So, and then I had a couple of other people that I had worked with in the past reach out to me and hook me up with some people. So we'll see. It's we're doing okay right now. I'm not in freak out mode yet. So it's all good.
Good. Well, I know that there's a lot of inquiring minds and a lot of well wishes. If the message has gone to both of us, I know that you have been able to witness those well wishes. But some people have written me on purpose away from you, checking on you because they care about you. So our community that we're building thinks the world of you. I don't know why. I'm just kidding. But
I think we know why. But let me just say to everybody out there, I appreciate their support. I appreciate their well wishes, and it does mean a lot. When you hit these lower times in your life, it's nice to know that there's people out there that thinking about you, passing along some well wishes. So thank you.
I was thinking about the whole replacing you with AI. I saw this tool that I could just take all of our past recordings and upload your voice, and then I could make it say whatever I want in your voice. But then when you told me about the whole downgrade of the industry, I thought, man, this is not a good time. I can't do both of his jobs. So luckily you got this job still. So
for a while. So basically the listeners need to understand that when I start saying Adam is awesome, Adam is the best, we all love Adam. Everyone should think Adam is awesome. Then they're going to know I've been replaced.
You know what I love about this? I do the editing, right?
Yes,
you literally just said
technical person here.
You literally just said Adam is awesome. Adam is the best. I can go back to the archives and I can say Adam is what? Adam is awesome. Adam is awesome.
I tell you what, record that off and you can just, when you're at work or whatever, you can just hit it's like that little red button. What was that from like Staples or something?
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, you can just have one of those and record it, and you can just hit that, and it's like, Adam is awesome. I can be that motivation for you if you have a bad day.
A couple of my employees have those on their desk. That's kind of why I knew what that is. And then every time, no matter what, it's like a toy. I have to push it. I mean, and like you're the one that has it on your desk. I'm going to push it. That was easy. So.
That big red button, you can't walk away from, can you?
Smash the
big red button. I got to push it.
That's right. How did he die? Well, he was curious. He pushed the big red button.
That was easy.
Well, we've got our trip coming up, so we've talked about that. We'll be down in Florida,
and we've got lots of things planned. It's going to be a great trip.
It is.
You know that, but we're going to golf. We've got an evening. We're going to a Disney park. Mm-hmm. We've got Podfest, which we're going to spend some time in Podfest, festing with other podcasters, I guess is what you would say.
I hope we don't get an infestation.
We don't want any of that. And the college national championship game is going to be on while we're there. So we'll have to find a place to kick back, and neither of our teams are in there. So here's what I'm thinking we should do.
Wait,
this is just off the cuff.
Okay, but I have to tell you before you say this, go Hoosiers. And I know you're going to think to yourself, what is he talking about? But go ahead. On behalf of Adam
and Michael,
we both want to say thank you
for your support.
Neither of our regular teams, let me put it this way, neither of our regular teams are in the running. What I think we should do, whatever two teams it is, I think somehow we randomly draw, or we have somebody draw for us. We flip a coin. It's like Adam gets it. We have somebody draw. Whatever they draw out is what Adam gets, or we'll figure out somehow to randomly do it. We each randomly pick a team, and that's the team we cheer for.
Fair enough. I like it.
I
have to get the fight song downloaded, like for
whatever the fight song is. Whoever it might be. Because like all of my, the teams I would normally cheer for are out of it. Apparently, you love Indiana.
No. I love any team that beats Ohio.
Oh, okay. So, because if like Texas A&M was there, I'd be like, yeah, go Tech, but
go Aggies.
So, exactly. But so I think we should do it that way, and then just cheer for the random team. We used to do that. My family used to go up to Omaha We went up there for several years for the Collegiate Baseball Hall of Fame. The Collegiate Baseball World Series.
Mm.
And we'd go up there. And of course, we just get random tickets. It didn't matter on that day who was playing. And we would just randomly pick a team and become like their, biggest supporters out there, screaming and yelling and cheering for them. I remember one time I was screaming and yelling for the, what was it? Texas Christian University or something. They're the
TCU,
the Horny Frogs or something. Never would I ever cheer for this team, but boy, I was out there, man. I was a big supporter, screaming and yelling for them.
Well, I mean, I like it. I like the idea. I just like any team that beats Ohio. I mean, there's no better way of ending 2025 in the way that it did.
There's been a lot of really good games this season. That was one of them. I watched it. I was like, wow, because I think, you and I conversed a couple times during the game. The other good game was the Texas Tech game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They got completely shut out. So there's been some really good games, and there's been some really games that were like super close, and it's like right down to the wire. So it's been a good playoff season so far. We'll see who makes it.
Just for factual sakes, TCU beloved mascot is named Super Frog, a costume character representing the university Horned Frogs nickname, which actually refers to the Texas horned lizard, a native reptile known for fierce appearance and the ability to shoot blood from its eyes.
Who wants to play that? Come on. Okay, I knew. So it's the Horned Frogs, not the Horny Frogs.
Yeah, but you were close.
I was, but you know what? Back in where I'm from, they're called horny toads.
Okay.
I mean, they're these little brown, gray, little lizardy things called horny toads, but yeah. So, I didn't know about the spraying blood from your eyes. Man, I wish that would be cool. People would fear me. I could spray blood from my eyes.
Well, I mean, listen, and Brother Waralta, he's like, we thought you was a horny toad.
That's right.
Oh, buddy, it's going to be good to be with you shortly. We'll have a bourbon in our hand, and I can hear all these wonderful stories of things I never knew about you. So
yeah, well, there's still a few things.
Well, all right. Well, go Hoosiers.
We'll see. Maybe.
I love that coach, man. I mean, he's so serious. And then the Rose Bowl, they caught just a glimpse of him smiling at the end, at the very end. I mean, I like the announcer said, "Do you ever watch that guy and think you're always in trouble?" So,
you know what? He just won the Rose Bowl. Come on, he can get a little bit of a smile there.
That's right. That's right. Boy, I tell you what, that field was wet. So
yeah, they were out there squeegeeing it before. It was kind of funny. So, all right. Well,
I hear you have something special for us.
I do, but I need some help.
I'm going to give you some help. I have to tell you that in preparation, don't worry, I'm going to still help you out. But in preparation for our trip, I have switched over. You'll notice that there are zero. You can't see it. Never mind. There are zero cables connected to the normal board that we use with all of the fancified voices, and makes me sound so distinguished. And okay, no, it doesn't.
So you can't censor me.
I actually do not have a censor. I have no audio buttons right now.
Oh, why didn't I know this before?
Well, listen. Yes, I do not have a censor button. I also don't have the sound effects that I know what you're looking for, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, no.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You know how I feel. Oh, he's got his finger on that.
But I think with my years of experience in podcasting, I think I can get close to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, It is now time for Listener Spotlight.
Wow, I am impressed.
Look at that.
You sounded really professional there, and I mean, who would have known you didn't have the electronic voice backup there?
There you go.
Well played. All right, I figured we have a special bonus episode. We should have a bonus listener spotlight, and then on our next one, we'll just give the answers to both. How about that?
I love it. They get 2 chances to guess.
That's right.
St. Louis.
For this one or last one?
Oh, this one.
C, yes, both. All right. This city is named for a judge.
Okay.
It was founded in the 1800s, but in the early 1800s, but not incorporated until the late 1800s.
Okay.
The city appreciates a good band. Mm-hmm. Its population is under 5,000 people.
Okay.
I had to put that one in because I needed an extra one. And its stonework does not require any concrete.
Wow.
A little harder. This bonus one's going to be a little bit harder, I think. And anytime I think that is generally like 5 people. They're like, oh, yeah, it's Boaz, Mississippi. Which it's not, but
I love it.
So you're not going to guess St. Louis, are you?
No, because you just said
5,000 people.
Yeah.
So we can eliminate St. Louis.
East St. Louis? No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's more than 5,000 people too.
I bet you it is. Yeah, I bet you it is. So, okay. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you now get 2 listener spotlights.
That's right.
Well, listen, my magic hands was able to help me give a little reverb on the fancy microphone here. So, all right, let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. This gentleman is a president.
The president, a president?
A president, not
Okay.
the president.
Okay.
He is a president of the West Florida Wheelmen.
Okay.
He brought his team at Bragg, if you have 10 or more, which I am watching the social medias. I'm so proud of everybody and all the teams that are coming together. I saw Team Jesus. I saw Alabama Chain Gang. I saw all kinds of people joining teams.
Cool.
And I have it on authority that Cycling Men of Leisure also has a team. And we already have secured 10 or more. So we are there for the, we'll have a showing again. But this gentleman was unable to meet 10 last year. And he and I worked together, and he brought his to ours, and we made a larger team, and we made a large Cycling Men of Leisure team. But we welcomed all of the individuals from the West Florida Wheelmen. But the president, on day 2 of the contest, he wrote the website.
Okay. Cool.
And here's what he said. He said he guessed Lafayette, Somerville, Cave Springs, Carlton. Now, he guessed Fayetteville. Now, there's an asterisk there on Fayetteville, LaGrange, and Columbus. Now, the asterisk is because after doing some research, Trilith is in Fayetteville County. And so he was so close to getting 100%, but it still makes him the winner.
Yeah. Like we said, we had to be accurate, but he was like right there. It didn't matter because he busted it. So who's our winner?
Jeff Williamson. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the winner, and he will get to honor his win at Bragg with a special jersey that'll have a co-branded, just like you had mentioned. And yes, I will say your favorite podcast co-host this time thought about this idea and co-branded the jersey with Cycling Men of Leisure and the Happy Trails Bragg logo. And he will get to honor that and wear that. And when people will say, "Hey, how'd you get that?" He can say, "Well, I entered the contest."
So what you're telling me is Jeff will be able to brag at Bragg.
Yes, sir. He'll be
Nice.
able. Yes, he will be able to do that. So, Jeff, I know you're an avid listener, and I know that you. I don't have. Do you have a like an applause? I don't have.
I don't.
I don't have a. Oh, here. There we go. I don't have any buttons. This is going to be so hard.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, I know. I'll get past it. But you know what? This happened last year, and then when I got back in the studio, I'm like, "Yeah, I have my buttons back." But
Yeah, we know. Oh, gotta push the buttons.
Listen, I want to welcome Jeff to the winner's circle.
Mhm.
And Jeff, write me. I think I actually may have a spreadsheet with your cycling jersey size, but we'll figure out the brand, and we'll make sure we'll make sure some brand different
He
size.
may have lost some weight since last year.
Maybe he's been riding super fast, and he needs some more slick and aerodynamic with that bicycling magazine that you talked about.
There you go. So the next month or so, we have to get on the design wagon, and we'll get something designed up that'll look really nice, really classy. We've designed our jerseys the last couple of years for Bragg, so this won't be the first time that we've done this, and we'll get you something to be proud of out there. And congratulations to everybody. We certainly appreciate everybody's participation. There were some other people that had good guesses and were pretty close in a lot of respects. So we really appreciate everybody throwing their ideas in the ring.
Now, I feel like we might be missing the mark if we don't say one thing. If you happen to pick up on the show recently and you're listening to this and saying, "What are they talking about?" Big Bragg 2026 week-long ride, May 30th through June 6th. Now, of course, the contest is over. Of course, the route has been released, and you can see the visual YouTube by Bragg or hear the description of Ron, Franklin, yourself, and myself at our few episodes back. But if you're looking for a week-long ride, not because Franklin has been wonderful to us, but you and I would not say it if we didn't believe it. Bragg is definitely a great way to jump into a week-long ride. I absolutely, if I didn't feel that, I wouldn't say that. From your sleeping options of indoor, indoor, outdoor, hotels, from shuttles, from options. I'm not going to do the commercial. Go to bragg.org. You can check it out. But the week-long ride, May 30th through June 6th, you will not be disappointed.
If there's one thing that our listeners and viewers know about us is we really work on being honest. And if we don't fully support something or we don't think it's good, we're not going to tell them it's good just because it's like, oh, well, we need to say that. Because there are rides that do not get mentioned very often on the show that we've done that were not wonderful rides. There is one ride that we have agreed that we do not even discuss because of safety issues and other things that we do. So we will not go and we will not, say bad things. We just won't talk about it. So definitely it's a great ride. It is a really, really good ride. If you've never done a state ride, that is a great ride to get your feet wet, that type of thing. Wonderful support, wonderful staff, beautiful countryside. You won't be disappointed. And if you're thinking about signing up, we're looking at signing up. Cycling Men and Women of Leisure is a team that's welcoming to everybody. We've got members from all across the United States. We've got members up in Canada. Everybody is welcome. But I think, again, my message is if, if you're going to go on one of these week-long rides, especially like Bragg, getting in with a team really, really, I think, enhances the adventure, enhances the experience, whether it's our team or anybody else's. I would really suggest you look at hooking up with a team, because it just makes the experience so much better. And I say that all the time, but I really, really mean it. Sure, I'd love to have you on our team, but you know what? Any team, you're going to get that added experience.
Boy, what else? I can't say anything else. That's wonderful. Okay. Well, winner, listener spotlight, Michael job update. Well, we've checked off all the boxes, buddy.
All right.
With that, I will see you in about 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, it's a great day for a bike ride.
Thank you for coming along with Adam and Michael on Road Adventures with Cycling Men of Leisure. If you have enjoyed this, please subscribe to the show on the podcast app of your choice.
We'd like to extend our most profound, knee-bending, monocle-adjusting gratitude to the generous benefactors whose financial support keeps this podcast rolling forward, literally and emotionally. Without you, this show would be recorded on a tin can tied to a string, powered by expired AA batteries and optimism. Instead, thanks to you, we have microphones, bandwidth, and just enough dignity to continue pretending this is a professional operation.
This is exactly why some people should not use AI.
I mean, come on. This is the best way to use AI. I couldn't come up with something so witty and funny.
No, it's fantastic. So who do we have to thank for allowing us to do what we do?
I would like to mention our friend Ed and team member, our friend Alex and team member, continuous support by Stephen, new supporter Gary and team member, recent Kip, recent Ryan, Joe a long-term, Dennis a long-term, and Scott a long-term benefactor.
We definitely thank them. I mean, without them, it is true. So thank you. These are all people that believe leisure is not a reward. It is the point. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you all.